Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It's Easter time. Hello everyone. I hope you've had a lovely week. I've decided to bring you out into my garden this afternoon because it's wonderful. The sunshine is out, the birds are singing, the flowers have started to bloom, and it's really a lovely time for us to celebrate the new spring and really give us the optimism that better times are on their way. And I think all the signs that we've seen this week are that things are getting better and that we've got a very good time to look forward to in the future. Okay, so today we're going to talk about all the things you've been doing in class, share some of the great things that I've seen, and perhaps give you some ideas about what you might like to try out over the Easter holidays. But also what we're going to have a chat about is some of the symbolism of the Easter holidays in different religions. When springtime begins, it's a sign of new beginnings. It's a sign of optimism. It's a sign of all the good things that are to come. So let's have a think about that today. Spring is the season of new growth, and the signs of change are all around us. Flowers are popping up and birds are singing. The days are longer, brighter and warmer, and our emotions are lifted by the extra light and raised temperature. The symbolism of spring is one most people can appreciate. In all cultural traditions the world over, it's a time of rebirth and new beginnings. Whether it's the antics of the numerous fertility gods of rural communities, the Green Man festivities of pagan cultures, or the Christian resurrection of Easter, springtime itself has never been a season to go unmarked. The word Easter is supposed to derive from Eostre, the Anglo-Saxon goddess of spring, worshipped by some neo-pagans, who associate her with various aspects related to renewal of life. Modern worshippers and writers describe Eostre as a goddess of dawn, based on the relationship between her name and the Anglo-Saxon word for dawn. The egg motif of Easter can be seen as an underlying pagan and cross-religious symbol of birth and the continuity of life. It is also part of the Jewish Passover ritual. Spring has always been considered as a time for change and personal evolution. And another common way to embrace a sense of optimism and enthusiasm is to have a good old clear out. It's a great opportunity to help your parents wipe out the remnants of winter and boost your mood for the new season. So grab the duster and the vacuum cleaner out of your cupboard and get cracking. Ultimately, spring is all about opportunity, a time for cultivating the qualities of courage and optimism, of strengthening the belief in yourself and your power to achieve and overcome obstacles. As the days grow longer and warmer, we can choose to capture that sense of freshness and renewal and try and hold on to it in the coming weeks. Okay, some of you know that I have got two little boys, and with my little boys I have to entertain them on occasion. Now, you will probably know that I am not an art teacher, I'm a science teacher, but sometimes we have to undertake some art and we have to challenge ourselves. Now, Easter is a time traditionally where we paint eggs. So what I've done is I've designed my egg, you can see here. Now, don't waste the egg because food is precious and we need to make sure that we look after that. So what you do is you make a hole in the top and bottom and you blow the egg yolk and white out so that you can use that for cooking, but then you paint your egg. Now you see my lovely design here. Now, as I say, I'm not an artist, but what I would really like to see is your design of an egg. Take a picture of it, post it underneath, and the best one will win some, I don't know, have to think about that, won't we? He certainly wins some kudos from me. But we will look into a prize when you get back in. But I'd love to see some eggs. Perhaps you'll just win the prize of being wonderful. But yeah, so beat my egg, make yours better than mine, and that could be the challenge over the Easter. So please, join in with my challenge. I'll stick my picture underneath. You need to beat my egg. You'll be able to find some more challenges in the newsletter this week, where Mr. Strang, Miss Regatt and Miss Baines are offering a maths challenge for the Easter holidays. There was a letter home this week about the challenges that Globe Educate are offering to your families. Why not take part? Everyone's invited, and I'd like to see what you get up to. Now, I don't know if any of you enjoy baking as much as me, but I'm sure you've been baking more than you normally would do at home during this time. And I've heard that some of you have been following recipes in French with Miss Keromen. These delicious biscuits were made by Rebecca Bellini. Sarah Podder, Lorenzo Alessi, Julia Hanna and Sophia Ligori also made some culinary delights using a French recipe. They used the advice from this idea sheet from the British Council. Perhaps it will inspire you too. Students in Year 7 have also been creative in French. Look at these brilliant cartoon strips. Madame Mattei has been particularly impressed with the work of Year 12, Salah in his Italian B and Francesco in French B. Well done to you both. Mr. Blundell, Miss MacDonald, Miss Bothwick and Mr. Ely have been working together to utilise some of the materials produced by the National Theatre. Now, as you may know, lots of things have been released as part of the COVID-19 time where we've been locked down inside of our houses. And as part of that, some of these theatrical plays have been made available online. The teachers have made these available to the students and asked them to write reviews on 3 plays. One Man, Two Governors, Peter Pan and Treasure Island. And it's safe to say the students have really enjoyed the task. You'll be able to read more of their reviews in the newsletter this week. But for now, here's a taste. Miss Chauhan shared this with me this week. Year 8 history students had the task of creating storyboards entitled From the Battlefield to the Block, outlining the key events which led to Charles I's trial and execution. This is Letitia's work. The teachers have been so proud of all the hard work that you've done. And there's a record number of letters going out this Easter, so I hope you get one. We just want to say well done. This isn't an easy time, and we're really proud of the effort that you've put into all of your work. We're proud of our staff too. Mrs. Nanny has recently submitted this contribution to the Getty Museum Challenge. It's really to raise our awareness of promoting peace, and she wanted to share this with you for the holidays as well. So just a last message from me, remaining optimistic and hopeful for the coming weeks ahead. I hope you have a brilliant Easter holiday and you enjoy the time you spend with your parents, you relax, and you don't have to force yourself to do lots and lots of work, but then you're ready to go after the Easter break. There's going to be reward letters coming home over the Easter break as well, because we recognise how hard you've been working. So now's the time to have a break. Okay, take care. I will see you soon. Best wishes. Bye-bye.
3. Good. Happy Easter.
Yay!